Sequel to Tuesday's meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari, which ended in deadlock, 5 governors on the platform of the All Progressive Congress (APC) have again met with the president with a resolve to abide by the party's constitution and hold world congresses. The governors of Zamfara Abdulaziz Yari, Plateau Simon Lalong, Imo Rochas Okorocha, Kano Abdullahi Ganduje, and Ogun Ibikola Amosu briefed State House correspondent at the end of the meeting, which held in the office of the president. According to Yari, speculations in some section of the mass media yesterday that the APC governors are in cold war over the tenure elongation of the party chairman necessitated Wednesday's meeting. The governor said they had consulted all the 24 governors of the APC and they are on the same page with Mr. President that they will respect the party's constitution to conduct world congresses.
The National Assembly kickstarts NAS Open Week in a bid to deepen understanding of the legislature as an institution. Leader of the Senate, Ahmed Lawal, who stated this during the inauguration of the Planning Committee, says the essence of the Open Week is to showcase the activities on the National Assembly in general in commemoration of the 3rd anniversary of the 8th Senate. He said the Open Week we give constituent, stakeholder, as well as the executive the opportunity to interact with lawmakers for a better understanding of the working of the National Assembly and the overall legislative process.
The National Assembly, right from 1999 to date, has been battling with its public image. Clearly, this is the most misunderstood arm of government. Even the constituents that elect us on a 4-yearly basis hardly understand what we do. And this is an outlet that will afford us the opportunity to interact properly outside of our constituencies and senatorial districts with the public and various interest groups in the National Assembly.
The committee is expected to plan, coordinate, and come up with resolution and recommendation that will aid a successful NAS Open Week. The NAS Open Week is coming amidst outcry on the need to open the door of the parliament to citizens in a bid to strengthen their accountability and engagement. From National Assembly, Muyiwa Bamdele reporting. The Nigerian Senate is set to temporarily lift the embargo it placed on clearance of presidential appointees in order to screen nominees for the executive board of the National Human Rights Commission. Senator Shehu Sani disclosed this when he received a high-powered delegation from European Parliament. The senator representing Kaduna Central said the upper chamber of Nigerian Parliament is committed to promotion of the principle of the fundamental human rights.
This 8th Parliament, 8th National Assembly, do everything possible to advance our human rights standard from where we found it in the past. Just recently, the Senate has decided to wade in despite the tiff between the executive and the Parliament. But we are wading in to clear and screen and reactivate our National Human Rights Commission, which has been stalled as a result of non-constitution of the executive board members that should run the agency. But we have now resolved to screen the nominees that we can, the nation can work with.
He laments that the issue of human rights abuse in form of political intolerance and attack aimed at the media as it strives in the country as a growing democracy.
When we talk of human rights in Nigeria, there are many areas of concern. But of immediate concern is a lack of political tolerance among many of our political role players. You still have cases of people arrested for their views. You still have cases of people detained for their own perspectives. You also still have security agencies still unable to adapt themselves to the reality of what a democratic society should symbolize.
Joseph Wenidorf, who is the head of the EU parliamentary delegation, says Europe is keen on collaborating with Nigerian parliament in a number of areas, including human rights, security, and anti-human trafficking.
We have instability in the region. There's already a lot of things going on, Boko Haram and all the other developments. The senator, for us, is a very, very important person because his record on human rights is known everywhere, in your country but also in Europe. So for us to go here, it was clear that we wanted to see him, we wanted to hear his views, his perceptions and his proposals, because we are optimistic, we are positive, and we have this problem of human trafficking, and for us it was the same shock as it was for you to see that there was a kind of slave trade established. And
it will be recalled that Senate instituted a probe into the alleged resumption of Tony Ojukwu as the Executive Secretary of the National Human Rights Commission without confirmation. From National Assembly, Abuja, Muyiwa Bamdele reporting. KICC Romford present Business and Career Seminar 2018. Practical steps to attaining excellence. Maximize the full potential of your business and career. Speakers: Alistair Shoyode, Chief Executive, Ben Television, London. Firouk, Chief Executive, Parenthood Council. Minister Bright Dumaka, Philanthropy and Humanitarian. Caroline Popola, Founder, Director, Alpha Children Limited. Ronnie Savage, MD, Jonas Associates. Amelia Dumaka, Partner, Littlestone Cowan Solicitors. Host: Minister Bimbo Odusi. Date: Saturday 7th April 2018. Time 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Venue: KICC Romford Chapel, 1A Shafty Road off Victoria Road, Romford. Bring family and friends. Don't miss Marketplace, an exciting exhibition of business and entrepreneur.
Lovely place, right?
Yes.
What's wrong? You don't look happy.
Take a look around. Why can't my hotel be like this?
I knew something was wrong, but I've got solution.
Solution? What?
Nanet.
Nanet?
Nanet offers you design solutions, building plans and construction, furnishing and equipping, financing, management, audit services, and many more services for a better hospitality business. Nanet, service with a smile.
Nigerian police force said it will arraign Senator Dino Melaye and the 4 suspects are rearrested for alleged conspiracy and unlawful possession of prohibited firearms at the Federal High Court in Lokoja, Kogi on the 10th of May 2017. The suspects are Kabiru Saidu, alias Osama, Nuhu Salisu, alias Small, Mohammed, alias Iko, and Emmanuel Audu. On March 8, the police command in Kogi announced the escape from lawful custody of the 6 suspects, including Saidu and Salisu. On March 30th, the police announced the rearrest of the 4 of the 6 suspects. The first spokesman, Jimoh Moshood, who made the disclosure while briefing the newsmen on the arrest of the 4 of the 6 suspects in Abuja, said the 2 of the suspects were still at large. Moshood said that Saidu and Salisu, who were the principal suspects, were rearrested in Tafa Balewa local government area of Bauchi State and Ganja village, Lokoja, Kogi. The spokesman said that the 6 accomplices in the case arrested by police will be prosecuted with the 6 rearrested suspects. The suspects are John Benshi, Sheye Atoju, and Danjuma Yunusa, Ega Oshai, Abbas Aruna, and Gloria Audu. He said that the suspect will be arraigned in court for prosecution on completion of the investigation. Moshood warned that the police will not relent in its effort to check the activity of unscrupulous politicians, adding that they must play the game according to the rule. KICC Romford present Business and Career Seminar 2018, Practical Steps to Attaining Excellence. Maximize the full potential of your business and career. Speakers: Alista Shoyode, Chief Executive, Ben Television, London; Firouk, Chief Executive, Parenthood Council; Minister Bright Dumaka, Philanthropy and Humanitarian; Caroline Popola, Founder, Director, Alpha Children Limited; Ronnie Savage, MD, Jonas Associates; Amelia Dumaka, Partner, Littlestone Cohen Solicitors. Host: Minister Bimbo Odusi. Date: Saturday 7th April 2018. Time 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Venue: KICC Romford Chapel, 1A Shasty Road off Victoria Road, Romford. Bring family and friends. Don't miss Marketplace, an exciting exhibition of business and entrepreneur. The All Progressive Congress APC has constituted a committee to advise it on the way forward following President Muhammadu Buhari's recent opposition to its National Working Committee tenure extension. President Buhari at the party's National Executive Committee NEC meeting of March 27 in Abuja said NWC tenure extension decided at NEC meeting on February 27 was illegal and unconstitutional. The NEC had extended the tenure of the Chief John Oyegun-led National Working Committee and other executive committee of the party across all the levels in the country by 1 year, starting from June this year. The president had explained that the decision was already causing acrimony within the party, as some of its members who were not comfortable with the matter had taken it to court. Inaugurating a 10-member committee in Abuja, the APC National Chairman John Oyegun said the committee mandate was to advise the party leadership on the implementation of the activities in the weeks ahead. He added that the committee had 4 days to complete its assignment because of the limited time frame, saying that the advice was crucial for the party to move forward. According to the task, the chairman of the committee, Governor Simon DeLong of Plateau State, assured that the committee would deliver on the mandate and pledge continued loyalty to the party leadership. He, however, called for prayer from the party leadership and members across the country for the committee to succeed in its assignment, saying the committee will commence work immediately. of the member of the committee, which has Muhiz Banire as secretary, include Boss Mustafa, the secretary to the government of the Federation, Governor El Rufai of Kaduna State, and his Ondo State counterpart, Rotimi Akeredolu.
The Nigerian government says it has committed a sum of 6.3 billion naira towards provision of quality tertiary education in Federal Polytechnic Bali, Taraba State. The Executive Secretary, Tertiary Education Trust Fund, Dr. Abdullahi Bafa, made this known when he commissioned 22 projects for the use of the Polytechnic as a way of encouraging the institution to become a center of excellence in agriculture technology. Dr. Bafa hinted that the 6.3 billion naira was disbursed through TED Fund to develop core aspects of valid polytechnic programs and infrastructure of the institution. TED Fund was, while noting the impending population growth of Nigeria as being forecast, emphasized that the present government is desirous of planning for developmental indices that will help take care of the well-being of the citizens. He lauded the institution for the focus on agriculture technology and also pointed that it is part of the effort of the present administration to diversify the Nigerian economy as well as provide jobs for its teeming population through large-scale farming backed by modern technology. Also speaking during the commissioning, the rector of the Polytechnic, Dr. Saudu Umaru, said the money released to them will enable the school construct various physical infrastructure and procure several academic facilities for science and engineering programs.